Hello everyone! I wanted to make a quick video going over the Paldea map once again because there are a few things that I noticed here that I wanted to express in a new video because I think it might give some people some great advice on how to handle their own journey when playing the game. So let's not waste any time, let's just zoom in. Since we now have more information on the three stories, we now know what some of these icons and indicators mean that we previously didn't know. So if we zoom in, we already knew what the gym buildings looked like. These white buildings that we see in many of the cities. These are the gym buildings. These flags that we see here, we now know that they are bases for Team Star, and I'm presuming that the actual location of their bases will be somewhere nearby where the flags are. So we can see multiple different gym buildings and multiple different Team Star flags all across this map. Now, the one thing we didn't really get a strong answer for were these towers. We still see many of these towers all throughout the map, but we don't know what those are yet. We of course know the gym buildings and the flags now, but we also don't know what these lighthouses are. But we keep seeing them around in the trailers, so I believe they're supposed to be very important. And we know that the other story that's going to be part of our treasure hunt is going to be the Path of Legends, which is the one that we do with Arvin, where we search for the Herba Mystica. And in those instances, we're also going to be battling these giant Titan Pokemon. But we don't know if the Titan Pokemon are supposed to be associated with these towers. I would think they would be, because they are the only other major landmark that we see next to the gym buildings. Again, we do see these lighthouses, but the major things that they keep showing us are the gym buildings, the Team Star flags, and these towers. So could it be that these towers will indicate either where Herba Mystica is or where a Titan is, or perhaps both? Maybe some Titans will be where you find the Herba Mystica, and some will be where you battle the Titans. Maybe they'll indicate that a Titan is nearby. I'm not sure, but I at the very least think that they would put Titans in areas at least spaced out from each other, that there's enough variety in where you will see a gym, and where you will battle Team Star, and where you may see a Titan. But again, all of this is still just speculation. But what I really wanted to note is the fact that it looks to me like the map is divided to focus on different elements of the different stories, in that the right side of the map seems to be more focused on Starfall Street, which is the story with Team Star, whereas the left side of the map seems more focused on the Victory Road story, which is the story with the gyms. If we zoom in, just as we did before, we can count 1, 2, 3 pairs of Team Star flags on the right side of the map, whereas we can only clearly see 1, 2 gym buildings. Now, in my earlier video, I thought that maybe this area could be one with a gym because we see a battlefield here, but that isn't confirmed. In fact, this could be something for a Titan for all we know. There is a tower here, so if Titans do correlate to where we see Titans, maybe there's a Titan here. Maybe it's not a gym battle. We don't really know. But if we look at the left side of the map, the only instance of Team Star flags is right here. However, we do see 1, 2, 3, 4 cities with gym buildings. And if we do see the towers as something that indicates where Titans will be, I believe that this means that the Path of Legends story will be equally divided across the entire region, whereas the Victory Road story will focus mostly on this half, and the Starfall Street story will focus more on this half. Again, to the north, we do know of one gym, the Glaciado gym with Grisha, and we do see 1 pair of Team Star flags. But again, this is all just far to the north. It isn't really on the left or the right. I guess if we kind of reach, we can put Glaciado on the right side and these flags on the left side, but I really wouldn't count it that way. These are just really straight up to the north to me. They're not really to the left side or the right side. So that's just how I view it. So in my opinion, I believe that if you are really interested in the Starfall Street story, you probably would want to go on this side of the map. Whereas if you're more interested in the Victory Road story, you'd want to go on this side of the map. And my guess is going to be, for Path of Legends, we'll see things all throughout. But again, this is all just speculation. I'm not 100% sure yet. We don't really know. I have at least an inkling that the towers might have something to do with the Path of Legend story, only because we see so many of them and they aren't associated with the other stories. And the fact that in the trailer, the recent trailer, we do see in the area which we believe is the Stony Cliff where we see the Titan cloth, we do see the player character run past one of these towers, and we also see a cloth walking near one of these towers. So that is my belief. I believe these towers might indicate where Titans may be, where we might find Urba Mystica, and so on and so forth. But again, that's just a guess. But either way, I think we can at least feel a bit more confident that the Team Star story will be more focused on this side of the map, and the Victory Road story will be more focused on this side of the map. But that's all just a guess for me, but I just really wanted to make this video for that reason. It's just something that I noticed and wanted to point out to you guys. If maybe I can give you guys some advice, I always want to do that. So that's just going to be the end of this video. I wanted to just put my thoughts out there because we did have this update with the treasure hunt stories, and I'm still really excited for Scarlet and Violet. I'm really, really interested in being able to watch people's Let's Plays online, seeing the different ways they took their journeys, and how it will differ from my own. So overall, I think it's going to be really fun when we get these new games. So that's all I wanted to say for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.